What's up, Cancers, Pisces, Scorpios, water babies of the zodiac? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Moon. We got Froggy in the crystal bowl. Today we're going to be doing the zodiac readings a little bit different. This is Froggy. This is his new favorite bowl. He likes to charge in there. It was gifted to him. But anyway, he's in there. So yeah, gang. What I'm getting for the water signs this week is we got a love situation, okay? I feel like you guys, there's a lover. All right, in the past, I see that there was some kind of rejection that happened. There was some kind of cracks in the relationship is what I'm seeing, right? I do feel like there was some sort of trust issues that built up with this connection over time, and it's kind of like, you know, like a big crack in the cement. But you know, it does feel like at the same time there was this awareness of the value of the connection in the past, but for whatever reason I do see that it's like someone was either getting ignored or rejected in this relationship in the past. But the thing is, the current energy, there's a flame here. So what I'm getting is, you guys, you have like some kind of flame with a lover that's being rekindled. Like the spark is coming back. You know, I get this vibe that whoever you are, you do feel like you met this person for a reason, right? You feel like it was fate, or you, like, the universe sent this person in for some kind of reason, but you seem to kind of feel, when it comes to the relationship, it's like you feel like this person is a liar, or maybe even like a narcissist. You know, and don't force this to fit, gang, because if you know someone's like a narcissist, or they're abusive or toxic, then this probably isn't your message. Because I'm not seeing like a lot of toxicity here, right? Though there could have been, you know, some bumpy ups and downs with this person, I do just get a very strong vibe that you seem to think that this person is wearing a mask, right? Or that they're up to something all the time. Like either that, or they steal your energy, right? But the thing is, like, this is something to do with why you were ignoring this person in the past. That's what I can see. But it's so interesting because I just feel like maybe you thought that things, like, okay, so this person may feel at the moment like you and them are never going to get back together, or like for some of you, this person feels like the relationship is kind of transforming right now. Man, I can't stop touching my nose, like we're onto something heavy today, water babies. Right? So it's like either the connection ends in their mind, or it goes through rebirth, right? For some of you, this person may want to live with you as well, like move in with you, or just like be around you. Like some of you may know the same community, the same people, that sort of stuff. You might be around like the same clique. But anyway, like there was some kind of deception coming from this person in the past, or at least that's how you feel about the relationship, you know? It's like you don't trust this person because something was exposed in the past. Okay, now this is the thing, right? We got this card out. It says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith, okay? So I feel like this is a message from the angels, that are kind of blessing this connection right now, because it feels like it's meant to be, right? This connection is meant to be in your life. Whether this is romantic or platonic, you take the love energy, how it resonates, but the flame is being rekindled, okay? And for some of you, you may be kind of, right, something got exposed about this person in the past, but for some of you, you might find yourself kind of projecting onto this person, like because of what happened in the past. So this is why Spirit's saying it's best for you to kind of let go of what happened in the past between you two, because it's like a new a new way of being together or making the relationship work is becoming available to you guys, either now or in the very near future. So what I'm seeing is someone, I feel like it's you could be about to see this connection from a higher perspective, right? 515 could be significant, or 555, right? So this says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Oh my gosh, so I'm glad I read that out. So this is what I mean, like you're about to see this from a higher perspective. And this is like recognizing your own shadow within your person, right? Some of you may think this person is like your twin flame, but like really, the twin flame is kind of like a dynamic, right? I think it's just really glamorized and idolized, but it's a kind of spiritual dynamic that you have with someone, an energetic dynamic where someone comes in your life and they trigger you, right? They love you, but they also trigger you. And what they do is they trigger aspects of your shadow. So the thing is, when you do shadow work, you start to actively like become consciously aware of the things that trigger you throughout your day, or especially within your relationships, right? Anyone that can affect your emotions and trigger you is either like some kind of soulmate, or it could be like a twin flame dynamic, right? But they come in your life to trigger you so that you can become aware of your own triggers and aware of your own reflections, right? Now, there are people out there that don't agree with that. Like there's certain people out there that just attract the same sort of person over and over again, like a deceptive person, right? But, those are the people that kind of fail to recognize the own deception that's going on within themselves, right? So let's find out what this person was like lying about or, doing. We got the 8 of Cups. The Hermit. Why? Yeah, I knew it. So this person, whoever they are, this is why this is such a powerful connection, right? And oh my gosh, this is a very powerful connection. Right, we got the Flame. There seems to be a lot of chemistry between you two, a lot of passion, a lot of love, right? A lot of unconditional love, and that is something that's undeniable. But this person it feels like they had a lot of fear about losing you in the past. Like a very deep fear, right? They had a deep fear of you ghosting them, a deep fear of you walking away. So this could have been you ignoring this person, right? You guys take it how it resonates. It might be the other way around, but like if this is the other way around for you guys, then your person is about to basically, start seeing things from a different perspective. So yeah, the reason that this person was acting shady. Wait, what's that supposed to be about, baby? Da-da-da-da-da, stop acting shady, reminiscing on the good times daily. Na-na-na, do you be acting shady? Yeah, like this person could have been acting weird or something. But it's because they were so afraid to lose you. Like that's really what I'm seeing here. Like this person was really, really scared to lose you. And so they resorted to some kind of, maybe they were masking in some way, or they were hiding information, right? But I feel like this created some kind of imbalance energetically in the relationship, right? Whatever this person was hiding or however they were acting could have been draining your energy, right? And so this person sees you as somebody very, very fair, right? They may also be aware that you're kind of weighing up in your heart right now, what's the best way to move forward, or if you want to move forward. It's like you're weighing up your heart and your spirit and like seeing if this is aligned. But the thing is, you do know that this person, like in your soul, you know that this person came into your life for a reason. And so they see you as somebody that is an excellent communicator, whoever I'm reading for. Like some of you may have heavy Libra energy as well, or Capricorn energy, or Leo energy, heavy Capricorn, even a bit of Virgo, guys. But yeah, like this person, it's almost like this is beautiful, right? It actually kind of is giving a bit of a twin flame dynamic, because this person sees the relationship as like death. So either they see it as over, but I kind of get that this person surrendered, right? Like, say you just ignored them or whatever. It's like this person surrendered to whatever you wanted to do, or I feel like you couldn't exactly get past whatever happened in the past, right? But I think the angels today are trying to open your mind up so that you can see this in a different way, right? So there is some kind of reason that this person is in your life, right? They're supposed to be, I'm hearing cheerleader for some of you. Like, this person could be like a cheerleader for you. And they want to get back with you, right? Some of you may already be kind of seeing this person again, like after whatever happened in the past. Or maybe some of you just been having like a rocky time in your relationship, right? But they want to start, like, I feel like bringing more passion, maybe more romance, like more dating into the connection. If it's just a friend and this is platonic, like, this person wants to just have more fun with you, right? They want to move past whatever happened in the past, like, because in their world it's like you've been going around and around, round and around in circles on this hamster wheel about, you know, something they did in the past that got exposed. But I guess today Spirit's revealing that this person did that because they were so scared to lose you, right? So they might have lied. And this could have caused a lot of chaos, right? It could have caused mental chaos, emotional chaos, whatever it is. It could have even caused a breakup. But see, this is all bringing about enlightenment at the end of the day. That's what this is bringing about. So I do feel like this person sees you as gold, right? You are their gold. They're always reaching for you. You know, even if it's spiritually, like, you could dream about this person a lot if you're at a distance from them. But it's like they're always reaching for you. They see you as such a, I don't want to say a trophy, but they see you as something very golden, right? And I get that this person has helped mold you in some way, and you've helped mold them in some way. So, right? So I feel like, you know, okay, so some of you could have some kind of subconscious fear coming up still about this person. And this is why Spirit's got me on this message for you today, Cancer babies, Scorpio babies, Pisces babies, right? Water babies. You intuitively know that this person can bring you a lot of happiness, right? And I think it's just best for you to let go of whatever happened, right? And be happy, like, in this connection. You know, you give yourself permission to be happy in this connection, and recognize potentially even the part of yourself, right? Say let's talk inner child for a second, right? So this person's inner child was very afraid to lose you. So that means that there's probably a part of your inner child that was very afraid to lose people at some point in your life, right? And maybe you told lies or moved shady to kind of keep people in your life, right? Have, like, mercy for this person, you know, try to understand and have compassion for them, and, like, see to understand, like, why they did that, right? And think of how you would have done something similar if you had something so precious in your hands, right? It's like look at them like a child, you know? Don't see them as like this you know, broken thing or something, because, like, you know, let me see what's going on. Like, this connection is not over, right? Like this person sees you as royalty. Like that's what I'm trying to say. And I feel like there's a lot, this is this very spiritual love. Like it's given spiritual flame. Like that's what it's giving. And your angels today, gang, they want you to know, you know, I feel like this connection is about to get a whole lot better. If this is your message, but you're going to have to trust, right? You're going to have to trust this person, right? We've got competition coming up. So there may be some kind of competitive energies, or maybe people competing for your energy or their energy. Envy, right? Maybe competition and envy. So there's something going on there. This may be what's going on now. It may be what happened in the past. Take these words, how they resonate for you, right? This is something that was going on in this dynamic. But the thing is, you got to recognize that, like, for what it is. Right? Like your person, like say some of you were, you're coming up as golden, right? So maybe a lot of people, you know, want to be with you. Like I'm getting a lot, some people could always have like kind of like ulterior motives with you, right? So you may be just in general like have issues trusting people in general, right? But like this is what Spirit's saying, this is something you got to look at in your inner child, because you have a soul contract with this person. You know, I seen this movie video somewhere on YouTube, and it was a man talking, and he was saying, you know, when someone is your soulmate, they just keep coming back in your life over and over again until like that soul contract is over, right? It's like you can't get rid of them. Like not even from your thoughts, not even from, you know, maybe physically, right? Maybe you dream of them, but it's like your soulmate is meant to come in your life, whether that's a soul twin, right? Or a soulmate. You take it how it resonates. It's a similar dynamic, you know. These soulmates come in your life and they won't leave you alone, right? They won't go away until you complete whatever the mission is, whatever the contract is with them. And they're there to teach you things, you know, about yourself, and you're there to teach them things about themselves. What is it? From a peasant to a prince to a motherfucking queen. Oh yeah. Take that how it resonates. Holy moly, that just got mixed up. From a peasant to a prince to a motherfucking king. Oh yeah. Look at that, clairaudient. That be swear you when I was walking. Now I run the gang, got the whole world talking. King Kunta, everybody wanna cut their legs off. Kunta, black bear taking no losses. Oh yeah. Yeah, so, you know, for some of you, you may be, like I'm saying, you got something real golden about you, right? Maybe there have been people in your life that haven't supported you and your endeavors in life, and it just feels like this person is in your life to support you, right? They're there to help you in a time in your life where things are being changed. It's like you've got clay in your hands, right? And you can just mold it into whatever you want it to be. Like this feels like that's the position you're in. And like I'm hearing that cheerleader again, you know, this person could be like a cheerleader to you, a supporter, but it's like you don't trust their motives. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, like this whole thing where, like, especially if you've had a lot of trauma with like betrayal and all of that, you know, it can be really hard to trust people. But it can also be the cause of like, you know, self-sabotage, because if you've been betrayed a lot and you've had, you know, a lot of toxic relationships or just shit people, you know, around you in your life, or people treating you poorly, when you actually meet somebody that doesn't have bad intention, but they don't want to lose you, right? Like it feels like this person just loves you so much, right? They just don't want to lose you. And you don't have to stay with this person, you know, you don't have to be with them, but just know that they care very much about you. They care so deeply about you. And it's like you may be projecting onto this person that you know, that they're gonna lie to you or they're gonna betray you or something like that. But you know, that's your nervous system, right? And this is the thing, you guys, you're going through this person is sent in to rewire your programming, right? They're sent to upgrade you in some way so that you can learn, like, to trust people, so that you can learn that not everybody, you know, is out to get you. You know, and that's our shadow. We got deep unconscious fears. You know, our shadow is also our ego is our guardian of the shadow. You know, the ego protects the shadow self, and the shadow self is a very vulnerable side of us. That's why it's so deep and so misunderstood. Like, most people don't even know, like, what their shadow is like. Underneath, they don't know why they just, you know, do something out of character, or assume things about people, or, you know, just, it's like you go into autopilot mode and you start just thinking a certain way, doing things like really unconsciously. You're like, you don't really think why, but the reason why is because there's deep shadow work probably some of you could do around this connection, right? So the thing is, once you learn what you're meant to learn, this person will either, like, some of you may end up with somebody else, but yeah. And for some of you, this person may stay in your life for a long time, right? Like, a soulmate is not meant to go anywhere 21 until you master something, right? Until you figure out whatever they're there to teach you. And to do that, you have to be fearless. You have to face your shadow. You have to look within, because it may have felt like there was like a dead end in this connection, right? But I feel like the dead end was because of your trust issues, right? And yeah, so, you know, some of you may have a part in your inner child that is still like wounded, right? Maybe a part of you underground, or some kind of shadow work that you've got to do. And that could be why, you know, like, this can't move forward. Like, it's difficult to move the relationship forward. But either way, you know, the passion is right here. It's in front of my face. So, you know, I feel like you could be very protective over this person, or they could be very, very protective over you. Okay, like, that's the facts. That's what I'm seeing. So no fear. Right? Exactly. So yeah, like, if you've had a lot of traumatic relationships, your nervous system will be all bugged out, right? So when someone comes in with genuine intentions and just genuine love, your brain will go, it will find something, like, it will scan and look for something wrong, and wait for, like, a betrayal, and, you know, wait for this person to slip up on something so you can say, I told you so, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a real thing. And that's what I'm saying. This person is here to actually rewire your nervous system, rewire your program, so that you can experience love in a different kind of way, whether this is platonic or romantic. So Spirit's saying, don't be afraid in the confusion, right? Don't be afraid as you face the clouds or whatever. If you feel like somebody's gaslighting you, you know, make an accurate assessment, because for some of you, you may be watching this message and be like, you know, like, thinking, oh, just be careful, you know, because because, you know, some of you could be dealing with, like, an actual narcissist or whatever. But if that's you, then you need to be very aware, right? Like, make an accurate assessment of the person you're dealing with, because this person that I'm picking up on today, it's just pure love, right? It's pure, genuine love. And maybe some of you deep down are afraid to love, because maybe you've been hurt before. Maybe you're afraid to let somebody in, and it's easy to just push them away, right? But like I'm saying, this person won't stop reaching out for you or reaching out to you. And, like, I understand here that with the Seven of Cups, that there's some kind of confusion going on, right? Within your thoughts when it comes to this person. But they're saying, don't be afraid of that confusion, right? Face it head on. You know, meditate, talk to your higher self, write about it. You know, write about the things that you've been through, and then compare this connection to the other connections you've had in your life. Like, truly, because if you do, you will recognize that, like, this is why you're going to see it from a high perspective. You're going to recognize that you and this person, actually, it works, right? You work well together. There's love here. There's passion here. There's chemistry here. Okay? And some of you just, this could be something that you've maybe just been denying or not wanting to see. Maybe you're afraid of this person and other people throwing themselves at them, right? But anyway, like this card says, it's a really tough pill to swallow, but it's so true, right? For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So you know that your shadow work is paying off when you aren't triggered by the things that used to trigger you, right? When your triggers subside, that means that your shadow work is working, right? Or things that used to trigger you won't trigger you anymore. So yeah, I feel like this person is sent to bring out a side of you that's necessary for you, right? They could even activate downloads within you. Right, maybe something about your siblings or this person's siblings could also be like intertwined. I'm hearing they could be friends or something. What is this? Yeah, so, you know, for some of you, this person could be a friend, right? And it's like, they're like a sibling to you, like a brother or a sister. And it's just, I guess it's just not what you think, right? And what I guess some of you have been missing is that this person is sent to give you downloads, sent to give you codes, right? They're downloading a new code system into your matrix just by being in your life, right? And that's what soulmates and twin flame dynamics are for, so that you can come into union deeper within yourself and know yourself on a deeper level. And sometimes when you learn the lessons with people, that you part ways, you know, but the universe isn't going to give you anything that you can't handle. Just FYI. And the universe is never going to give you something that you're not ready for. So we got chosen one, right? You know, for some of you, if you're chosen one, this connection could be very important, right? That you integrate this lesson, that you learned what this person is sent to teach you, right? You know, you guys are being monitored. You know, you're being supported by your spirit teams as well as you go through these trials and tribulations and learn, like I'm hearing, like learn to love, like learn to accept love. We're like, got to love you, 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 got to love you. Shit, like maybe you guys are in love with this person. And I don't know. It just feels like there's light codes coming. I feel like you're about to see this from a whole different perspective. And there's assistance, angelic assistance on the way. So let me get an angel card to wrap this up. What a beautiful message for the week for the water babies. Alright, we got Barbiel. So Barbiel is helping you guys during this time. You can check it out there. Look at that. There's even 2 people in the background there. So what's he? Number 8. So let me just find the book. Let me just find his, because these cards are so incredible. I love how the angels communicate through them. It's truly remarkable. Here we go. So Barbiel is responsible for the month of October and looks after the interests of the people born under the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So there could be a Scorpio involved, or some of you may have Scorpio energy. Barbiel is a prince. Prince came out here before, by the way, right there. Like, This is from a peasant to a prince to a motherfucking king, right? Some of you really are chosen ones. And this person is in your life for a very important reason, right? So you can upgrade once you integrate the lesson, okay? So yeah, this says, Barbiel is a prince of both the choir of archangels and the choir of virtues. Barbiel holds a lily and wears blue robe and has a brilliant red scarf around his neck. Because he has an interest in astrology, Barbiel is usually shown he's shown surrounded by a night sky that shows the moon and stars. Behind him, a sculptor is creating a figure out of marble. Boom, look at that. Wow. This symbolizes tenacity, hard work, and persistence. So this card indicates a need to develop patience in some area of your life, right? Patience with this person, patience with yourself. Some aspect of your life is unlikely to be progressing as quickly as you would like, and you may need to temporarily consolidate before moving ahead again. Right? Like I'm saying, like some of you need to just have a few conversations with yourself, right? Or your higher self, and do some integration. You may need to temporarily do that, right? As long as you remain persistent and do not give up, you will ultimately triumph. You see what I'm saying, right? You're being called to do some kind of integration here, and you will triumph. You will be able to see this from a much higher perspective and be able to be grateful, like, for what this person is bringing into your life, instead of, because like they're there. And I suppose this message is going to bring a lot of enlightenment as to why they're there in your life, right? So you're going to like pass this test and go through a big upgrade once you do, right? And for some of you, you may end up with this person, you may end up with a lover, right? Some of you may end up with a best friend, or maybe even a business partner. So, take that how it resonates. I love you so much, gang. Froggy says peace. Tell him peace. And we're going to hit you with some of this confidence, motivation, citron spray. Get it, gang. Hit that. We love you. Take care of yourselves. And peace to the cosmic tribe.